This season was honestly even worse than the previous one, and I am glad I'm finally done with this show. It was painful to watch, to say the least. Iron Fist uses his fist a little bit more in this show. Then he loses it for like the last 4 episodes out of 10. This season, had less episodes, but managed to be even more boring. Ward has less screen time, but he still has a lot of screen time. Just like how last season had Claire to try and save this show has Misty Knight. Even she can't save this show. You know what happens in this show? They actually use Iron Fist costume. You want to know how long they use the costume in a show that is like 50 fucking minutes and even longer sometimes, and it has 10 whole episodes? Probably about 6 minutes. Probably less than that. He uses it just enough for us to get a corny ass line where he wears his mask to help this crime boss or whatever that is the wife of the dude from the previous season. He was the boss of the Hatchets or whatever. He gets killed by Davos or whatever. I don't care. Anyways, he goes to protect her. He's wearing this cheap looking mask or whatever. And then later, when he goes to meet up with her, the same dudes he fought, like, oh, it's the man without the mask. Because, they're acting as if Iron Fist always wears this mask. But he doesn't ever wear it again. And then we get like a flashback later in the show where we learn more about Davos. And we see Davos and Iron Fist fighting, and they're wearing the Iron Fist classic mask. Like, the one that goes over the eyes and it has the little yellow string on the back. But that doesn't last long. They both get knocked off pretty quick. This show is just so fucking terrible. And they don't even know what they're doing with characters. This one dude has like this eye patch. Apparently, Danny and her heard him before. That might have happened in Defenders. Or since I watched that like a while ago. But that really wasn't that good. It was decent. Anyways, he ends up being kind of important. He teams up with Davos to save his life because Davos wants to kill crime lords. And apparently he knows where all of them work or whatever. He's like, you want crime? I know crime. Or something like that. So they team up. Eventually Davos kills this innocent guy. And he's like, why would you do that? He's innocent. And you kind of see he's kind of regretting to work with Davos, even though it really wasn't his choice. So it's a very weird decision. Just for like an episode or two later, to them to be like, he understands Davos. Yeah, and then he admits to like him only working with Davos to save his ass, but now he believes in Davos's cause. It's very forced and dumb. Ward can't save the show either. Like I've already stated, Iron Fist loses his fist for like 4 whole fucking episodes. Was he gonna use his fist a little bit more in this season? Like he punches a truck and shit like that. But that's it. It's pretty stupid. This show is really just hard to watch, and I'm glad I finally got it over with. It's such a bad show, and the ending was shitty. Yeah, there's that, what I was talking about. We see that for like 5 seconds. Yeah, that was about it.